Hi guys, Pam Gustafson with Mortgage Nerds in Appleton, and I am here with
Erik Hosking, State Farm, also known as a Red Truck Agent.
Great. Today we're going to just talk about some important things with insurance.
Yes, absolutely. A big question I get most often is it comes to what is the process? What is the process when it comes to obtaining a homeowner's quote? And the process is pretty easy. What we try to do is we try to gather as much information on the phone as we can, which normally takes about 5 minutes, and then setting just a follow-up meeting to review the quote itself. Because when it comes to home insurance, for a lot of people, it's the biggest purchase that you're going to make to this point in your life. And that's where we really want to make sure that we're taking time to identify the right coverage, making sure that we have the most important needs, and we really listen to what the customer's looking for should there be a claim.
Absolutely. You don't want to be underinsured.
Yeah, so underinsured, so say you have a homeowner quote in front of you, and the only difference that it looks like on the paper is going to be price, which is what most people think, is that all insurance contracts are the same other than price.
Right.
But there's a big difference. So for example, if your current contract has actual cash value on a roof, after the roof is older than 10 years, you file a claim, and they say, hey, yes, you have damage. We're going to pay most of the claim, but you have to pay, $5,000 out of pocket, not just your deductible, but because your roof is so many years old, we're not going to give you replacement. We're going to give you actual cash value. And that's the most common one that we see, is when we're looking at differences between quotes, is price is important, and we understand that.
Right.
But we also want to make sure that you're not just saving $100 or $200 a year, that when a claim happens, you get the experience that you thought you would, and you're not out thousands at that time. And another big one that we run into is it's called backup sewer and drain, which is a very common loss where you get water in your basement.
Yes.
And that's where a lot of times if somebody is doing their own quote online with another insurance company that allows you to go on and name your price,
Exactly.
that there's things that are missed, and that's where when we go through these things, we really want to identify and explain what the claim would look like should that scenario happen to you. So again, we always look at price, make it a very quick appointment, try to focus on about a half hour should we sit down. Or we can also do like a Zoom meeting to point out coverages, screen share, to give you the same opportunity that you'd have should we be concerned about COVID and not wanting to come in person.
Yeah. And you're not looking to just make the sale.
Absolutely.
It's all about, hey, when this claim comes up, 6 months or a year down the road, they're not angry with you because your coverage wasn't correct.
Yeah, and that's what I think. If you talk to any of my customers, and it's one of those things that when we do an annual review with the client, that is the point, is hey, I'm letting you know what is covered, what's not covered, so should there be a claim, you don't call and yell at my staff.
Yeah.
Because we don't like that either,
No.
right?
No.
So, yeah.
It's stressful enough to have a claim, but then to find out you have very little coverage for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some of the red flags that you see or run across maybe when comparing quotes, or we just covered the major coverage amounts, but
the major things that we always look at is really going to be the amount of coverage that they're purchasing, and then also the price component. Okay, because that's where the differences always lies. It's going to lie in what's called the type of policy, which an HO3, an HO5, or other options that are available. So just really identifying what type of homeowner policy it is, because that normally will then tell the agent what they're truly getting, so the customer knows the ins and outs and the differences between, so that when they're making a buying decision, again, they get the claim experience they would want to have at that time.
Exactly. So I know you offer a home warranty, which in this market with the competitive offers going in on homes, we're probably less likely to see a home warranty covered from a seller. So explain a little bit about that, why you feel it's important.
Yeah, so disclaimer, so what we offer, it's called home system protection, which is different than a home warranty. And what ours does is an endorsement. It has to be on the homeowner policy with State Farm, which I get that question a lot.
Yeah.
Do they have to have a State Farm policy to have that? The answer is yes.
It makes sense.
Right. But the biggest difference between is what you're going to pay. A home warranty is going to cost quite a bit more than the home system protection. However, the home system protection will have less coverage available for your common items like a washer, dryer, a normal refrigerator. And then we do have a larger deductible on the home system protection, but the cost of the home system protection is a lot less than the home warranty.
Right.
So it's a great alternative to somebody that is not getting the home warranty included with the purchase of a house, only because ours is so much less, and it's a great claims experience.
Absolutely. My daughter, they had their insurance with you, and I think it was probably
about a
couple
month.
weeks,
Yeah.
maybe a month into their policy, and their hot water heater went out. Their
Yep.
house is older, so I think the hot water heater was over $2,000.
Yeah, it was.
So that was huge for them to have that coverage.
It was, and that was one of those things that what it does is it includes getting a more efficient type
Right.
thing, and that in that case, I believe that the smaller hot water heater was better than the one that was
Exactly.
previously in place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was a great experience. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you guys need a quote, or these guys are awesome, full staff, they get back to you right away. And
Yeah, appreciate that. Yes, we have 2 locations. We insure all of Wisconsin and Michigan. So if you're looking for home insurance, that would be a great opportunity for us to show you what we can truly do and how easy the experience is. And that would be Erik, Hosking State Farm, or redtruckagent.com.
remember, insurance is complex, so let Erik give you the answers you need.